friends. Welcome to Crafting in God's Creation. My name is Kaitlin and I am so glad you're here. Today, we're going to be painting rocks to look like bees. Bees teach us that even the smallest of creatures can do great big things. We're also going to talk about St. Paisios from Mount Athos. St. Paisios has a very important teaching to be like the bee. In other words, look for the positive things in life rather than the negative. Before we start painting, let's head out to the woods to gather some nice smooth rocks that are going to turn into our bees.
It's time to look for some rocks. Let's see what we can find. We're looking for smooth, round rocks that are bee-shaped. That way, once we paint them, they'll look like bees. We got lucky with this creek and found several really nice round rocks. I'm going ahead and rinsing them off in the water as we go. That way, once we get back home, they'll be cleaned up and ready to go. Now that we're back home, let's get started. So we're going to need our rocks, yellow, black, and white paint, a few paint brushes, a cup of water, and some paper towels in case things get a little messy. Let's start by giving our rocks a nice white base coat. Next, we're going to add a coat of yellow. Now, let's use some black paint to add some stripes. It's time for my favorite part, adding in the details. So we're going to start by painting on our wings. Then we're going to take a smaller brush and add on the whites of our eyes. We're going to take an even smaller brush and dip it back in the black to start adding in our details. To finish up, we're going to take our white and add a little smile. While our bees are drying, I want to tell you a little bit more about St. Paisios. He was a kind and gentle monk who lived on Mount Athos. He loved nature, especially bees. He kept them near his home and cared for them dearly. People said the bees around him were peaceful, like they knew that they were close to a holy person. One day, St. Paisios gave some advice that many people still remember to this day. He said, "Be the bee, not the fly." You see, a fly looks for yucky things, even in a beautiful place. It will find the one bit of dirt and trash. But a bee looks for sweet things. Even in a messy field, it finds the flowers. St. Paisios said that we should be like the bee, looking for the good in people and the beauty in the everyday, even when life is hard.
And just like that, our bee rocks are done. Aren't they sweet? These bees can be kept in your pocket, in your purse, or you can even give them as lovely little gifts to friends and family. Let this bee serve as a reminder of St. Paisios' teaching, to be like the bee, to constantly be looking for the good in life instead of the bad, and to find beauty in all of God's creation. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you had a wonderful time crafting in God's creation. I hope your heart always stays as sweet as honey, and that you always choose to be like the bee rather than the fly. Thanks again so much for joining me. See you next time. Bye!